Hey, rock stars. So I wanted to put up a video. I'm new to YouTube and the bots found me. The bots found me. They canceled my account for a full day because I use cheers and rock on in all my comments. I was watching a ton of videos. I made all these new friends and I was watching a ton of videos and I was commenting on them all because I am a loyal friend on YouTube. And they terminated my account without warning, no strike, no nothing, just full on terminated it. And from that, I was poring over the community guidelines, and I want to help my friends on YouTube make sure that they don't get a strike, they don't get the bot's attention. So, hi, living with type 1 diabetes. Thank you for joining. So I put in the description of this video down below. I set this up on my computer, and hi, Whiskey Paranormal, thank you for joining. I set this up on my computer. I'm not using my phone because I wanted to give you guys the information needed for using music and doing giveaways. So when I was kicked off, I went through the community guidelines like mad. I poured through them. I'm in the legal field. I'm not an attorney. I can't give legal advice, but one of my jobs is research. And so I'm very good at research, and I was trying to figure out what I did wrong. And in that pouring, I came across the community guidelines for using music and having giveaways. And there are things that people need to do if they want to use music and have giveaways. And some of my new friends on YouTube, I'm seeing in their videos that these things aren't being done. So that's why I am streaming this live, and I have a bunch of information in the description below. Hi, Peanut Butter. Thank you for stopping by. If you're going to do music, let's start with music. So this is Hobbs. He's not camera shy. He's my quality control today. So let's start with music. You want to use music in your video. You're allowed to use music in your video, but you have to follow some rules to do it. And those rules are in the description below. I think it was Farmall Fanatic was on one of my lives before, and he said, yeah, I bought music. I paid for some music and I went to use it in a video, and he got a community strike. And do you guys know why? Do you guys know why that happened? That is because the rights to the copyright for the music do not come with the right to play the music. And that's all that you pay for. When you buy music online, you're just paying for the right to play the music. The copyright doesn't come with it. If you want copyright, if you want to license the copyright to the music, I linked below a couple of agencies that do that. That's what they do. You go to their agency. I'm not sure how it works with individuals. I've only done it with businesses. I don't know why the light keeps changing. I've only done it with businesses, but I think you just fill out the form and pay a small fee and you get a license to use the music. They will give you restrictions on that, of course, but I only use what is in the YouTube Free Music Archive. Yes, so that is the second option. If you don't want to pay a royalty for using the copyright to the music, you can use the YouTube royalty-free archive. That's a great word for it. And I link that down below too. But if you use music from there, you still have to cite it. So whether you license it or use royalty-free music, in both cases, you have to put it in the description of your video who the music is by, so who the musician is and where you got it from. And I have an example of that down below. And if you do that, you should keep the bots away. I think that YouTube would see that as, okay, you are fairly using the copyright. You've cited it. There is no royalty for using it, and you're good to go. If you don't do those things, you may get a copyright strike, and I'm trying to help all my friends on YouTube not get that, especially if you're using royalty-free music and you're not really stepping on anyone's rights. All you have to do then is put it in your description below, who came up with the music, where you found it, that kind of a thing. And I have a little sample below. Use that. Now let's go to giveaways. if you have a giveaway, there's all sorts of things that you need to put in your description. That's probably about this much text. And the why behind this is to release YouTube from any liability for your giveaway. And you have to explicitly do that. And I have the language down below. I also have a link to the community guidelines that tell you exactly what to do when you have a giveaway. You're allowed to have giveaways. They just have some restrictions on how you give it away, what you tell your viewers about the giveaway. You have to be explicit in what you're giving away, how you're giving it away, and then you also have to comply with the privacy rules, because when you have a giveaway, you're probably shipping something to someone, right? So you're going to be collecting data on them, about them. And my internet connection is spotty, and I may go in and out. And if I go in and out, please stay with me. I will reconnect and pop back on. So I wanted to give my YouTube friends this information so that you guys don't get the bots' attention, because it is not fun having the bots' attention, I can tell you that. They say they put up some new videos about how they are reprimanding people, and that they understand that people don't mean to break the rules. They understand this, that you know, it's an accident. It's not something that you're intentionally doing. And so that they will give you a warning. And then the penalties get more severe from there. In my case, I didn't get a warning. They just shut down my channel completely. And I reached out to them through Twitter, and I was like, hey, I promise that I didn't break any of the rules. I went through them all. What I was doing, I put cheers and rock on in all my comments. I met, you know, a bunch of awesome channels. I was commenting. I was being a loyal friend on YouTube, and I just used cheers and rock on. And then they brought my channel back up the next day. So the whole point of this video is I love my YouTube friends. I have met a fantastic community of people, and I want you guys not to get the attention of the bots. And these are two things that you can do to not get the attention of the bots. I'm seeing this all over now in my friends' videos and streams. Make sure that if you're using music, that it is royalty free unless you've purchased a license to the copyright. When you buy music online, the license to the copyright does not come with it. All that you're buying is a right to play the music. That's it. Then, hi, Randy Tritt. I think you're a new friend. Hello and rock on. Shanna's live. Hello. Thank you for joining. I was talking about my experience on YouTube, and, you know, I was kicked off for a day without warning. And because of that, I was poring over the community guidelines, and there's a bunch of them. If I printed out everything that they have on all their policies, on everything, it would probably be 1,000 pages. So I wanted to condense that down for two things that I'm seeing my friends on YouTube kind of not following the rules on. And I wanted to make it clear and easy as to what you need to do if you're going to use music or if you're going to have a giveaway. I like having giveaways. I have all sorts of stuff that I'd like to give away. YouTube does not stop you from having giveaways. They have some restrictions on how you do it, what you publish about it, how you make it very clear that YouTube is not liable at all for your giveaway. And I have that language down below in the description box. So you can cut and paste from my description box into your description box. You can save it, open up a Word document on your computer, save it, and then just use that if you're having a giveaway. I also have an example of how to cite who owns the copyright in the music that you're using, whether it's royalty free, which means you don't need a license to the copyright, or you actually go to BMI or ASCAP or somewhere and license the copyright from it. You would have to say, I have licensed this, and then give a citation to who actually owns the copyright. And I have an example of that down below. So I know Irish Whiskey, you were on my last live, and I hope I'm still connected to the internet. Nope. Maybe. Are you guys still here? Is this Still working? Let me see. Still working? Yeah, it looks like I'm still connected. So Irish Whiskey was saying that he got a warning about copyright. And he didn't get a strike. He got a warning, which is great. I'm so grateful that YouTube didn't give a strike for, the first step into the pile of it, right? So these are the few things that you need to do. Just cite it if it's royalty free. And I have a link to YouTube. There seems to be many YouTube channels that have royalty free music on them through the YouTube archive. And I have a link to that so you can use the music on there, and then just be sure to cite it. Just pop it into your description box, and that should keep the bots away. That should keep your channel up and running. That should keep away the copyright strikes. So that was it. I just wanted to come online and talk to you guys about that. This camera, I don't know if this is like glamour shots or if my camera is dirty. Do you guys have any questions about using music and copyrights? I really want to save my friends from the bots. I don't want anyone getting the attention of the bots. And if you guys don't know each other, please check each other out. Everybody that I have subscribed to, I love. I love their channels. You guys should see me all over your channels. Randy, I think you're new. I don't think I've hit you before. Shanna's life, she's just a rock star. She's awesome. So you had Irish Whiskey, you had someone go back on their word. That sucks. That sucks. That shouldn't be. You do cover songs. So there are rules that govern cover songs, because it's not just the sound, it's not just the music, it's the lyrics too. The lyrics would be copyrighted, and I would highly suggest checking out what those rules are. I am not an attorney, so I can't give legal advice, and I think talking to you about this would fall into that legal advice area. Actually, if you want to email me, I can hook you up with someone that can, at least just so that you can have a defense ready to go if something ever comes your way. So on this Friday Eve, I wanted to come online and help my friends. And I have everything in the description box below to make it easy, cut and pasteable. If you're going to have a giveaway, if you're going to use music, these two things seem to be very popular on YouTube, and they seem to be the easiest area to step in it in the community guidelines. I've sent some of my YouTube friends emails when I'm on their video, watching their video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you have a giveaway. Here's the guidelines for the giveaway. You don't have this in your description. Put it there to keep the bots away. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to go check you out. What are you into? What is your channel about, Randy? I'm going to go check you out. I absolutely love everyone that I've run into on YouTube. I have some phenomenal channels that I'm following. I love Irish Whiskey. He's got long videos. They can keep you entertained for hours, and they're fantastic. Shanna's life, she's just a rock star. Go check her out. I have no other word for her but a rock star. Rock on. Peanut Butter, he's great. He's following all sorts of stuff about his life. Check him out. Really nice guy. Oh, your whole thing is music. I get it. I'm going to go check you out. I love that stuff. I love it. I still think, but I don't know. Can't give legal advice. I think that there are, however, rules governing the lyrics and licensing something to do with the lyrics. It's just something to look into. What is your favorite kind of band to cover? Are you hard rock? Are you blues? Are you R&B? country. I'm going to try cleaning this camera one more time. Leonard Skinnard. All right. I'm definitely going to go check you out. I don't know if that made it any better. I never use the camera on my computer. Rock on, Randy. Rock on. Are you going to condense it down, Irish Whiskey? Yeah. I can't wait to go check you out. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm off here. So be sure to cut and paste the info that I have down below in my description box. You can save that on your computer for easy reference so that if you're doing a giveaway, if you're using music, you know exactly what to do, exactly where to go click, because those community guidelines, they're all over the place. I feel like it's a create your own story kind of a thing. And some things that you click, this is what sucked. When I was kicked off of YouTube, they took away my... Hi, Mike UK Homestead. How are you? If you haven't checked out my UK Homestead, definitely check them out. They have some awesome videos with farm and goats. I think you guys are the goat ones. I just recently subscribed to like 20 different homesteading channels. I never knew I would love it so much, and I love all of it. And I know I stayed with you. I love your channel. Okay, Irish Whiskey, I didn't know about that. What was I saying? You're not the goat one. I'm sorry. I just put my foot in it. Oh, this is where I was. So this is what sucked. When they shut down my channel for the day, they said that I was absolutely barred from accessing YouTube in any way. So then you start pouring over the community guidelines, right? And some of the links, they take you to videos. I couldn't access the videos, not under the rules. If I had accessed the video, I would have broken the rules and gotten into even more trouble, which I was trying to stay away from. So with those community guidelines, it's really like a create your own story kind of a click, and it felt to me like clickbait. I was all over the place. So in the description below, I have the links to the exact areas that explicitly and specifically talk about music and giveaways. So cut and paste that, save it into an archive document for you so that you guys have easy access to it. And my UK Homestead, if you want to check out the description below, in order to use music on YouTube with keeping and not getting the attention of the bots, cite it and use royalty-free music. If you don't want to license the copyright to the music, that's an extra step. So when you buy music online or in CD form, I'm old school. I mean, I still have CDs. I don't know if I can show you guys there. See it? That whole thing is full of CDs. So I am old school and still don't exactly understand what an MP3 is. But if you download music or you buy the CD, I bought the last Metallica CD, the last Metallica album on CD. I have it on CD. You don't get the copyright to the music. That is not a license that you get when you buy music. So to get that license, you have to go through an agency. They're linked down below if you want to license the copyright to the music. Otherwise, you use royalty-free music, and then be sure to cite who the copyright owner is, who the band is, where you got it from, and that should keep the bots away. And then for giveaways, there's a whole list of stuff that you are supposed to put in your description about the giveaway, and I cut and paste that below. You can just stick that right into your description box. And what YouTube is trying to do is stave off litigation and protect everybody in the YouTube community. And you have to be very clear about your rules about the giveaway, how they enter the giveaway, that YouTube is not responsible in any way for your giveaway. There's no liability on their part. And then what you're going to do with the information that you get from the winner, because you're going to get private information from the winner, right? You're going to get an address, probably a telephone number, a name, a full name. You have to tell the people what you're going to do with that data after getting it. And I changed the language in my thing below saying that it would be destroyed once the gift is shipped out. So if you're not going to do that, or if you're going to do something else with the data that you collect from the people, you have to be explicit about what you're going to do with it. But with those few things, that should keep the bots away. And I think I'm going to say goodbye, everyone. So thanks for joining my live. It was great to meet you, Randy. Great to see you, everybody. My UK homestead, Irish whiskey, peanut butter. Am I missing someone? Shanna's Life. Shanna's Life is awesome. Check her out. Thank you for stopping by. And as you live the dream this week, I hope that you be the change that you want to see, and rock on. End stream. I still don't know how to do this. End stream.